Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing amazing. If you're new here and you didn't know, I'm an incoming law student at the University of Miami, and I'm super excited, nervous, scared, all of the above. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about the fact that I start school in, well, my orientation is in 2 days, and then I start school in a week. I start next Friday, and I want to talk to you guys about all the assignments that they've given us and all this because it's driving me insane. But let's start off with the fact that I spent basically $1,500 on books, and I also had to pay a little bit more for a bunch of little access codes that they wanted us to get for our class assignments, which is insane. If you didn't know, I'm taking 5 classes. I'm gonna see if I can name them off of the top of my head. So there's property, torts, elements, legal communication and research, and then the last one is civil procedure. I'm gonna put a picture of the books that I bought yesterday on the screen. I haven't gotten them yet because they're in Miami, so like I said, tomorrow while I'm moving I'm gonna go pick them up. But there was a total of 13 books. As you can see on the picture, they're huge. So far, all of our teachers have had our classes locked, but there was a rumor going around that we were all going to get summer assignments for these classes. When our class lists got released to us, I was looking through all of our classes and I was like, okay, so there's no summer assignments this year. That's pretty awesome. There was only one thing that I had to do for the legal communication and research class. It was 4 long attachments and then watch 5 or 6 videos that the teachers had made together. And I thought, that's not that hard. It's gonna take a little bit of time. First of all, I've been working on it for a week now, and keep in mind I'm not working on it super hardcore like I would usually, but I've been doing a little bit every day and I'm basically already done with it. I just have to finish up some videos. But then this morning I wake up at 10 in the morning because I'm on vacation, I'm unemployed, and I see that our teacher opened the class. And so I'm looking at the syllabus, and we literally have to read 5 chapters of a book. We have to read a 26-page paper. We have to read another 20-plus page paper, and then we also have to read some case files, which I guess that the class is going to be based on. So that's kind of a lot to read. I'm so thankful that I already read all the other little modules and stuff before this class opened up. And the worst part is that the other 4 classes haven't opened up, so basically there could be a bunch of other assignments that I should be getting done, but I can't see them. But yeah, if you guys were wondering, I have a group chat with our whole class, the 400 students that are going to be graduating in 2026. But there are 4 sections, so there's around 100 students in each section. I'm not sure how they split the sections up, but I also have a subgroup chat with our section, and then another subgroup chat with just the girls of all of the law school. And they've already had a couple of happy hours, but I haven't been able to go, obviously, because they're in Miami. If you guys weren't aware, I have a TikTok, and I recently changed the name to The Legal Diaries, so the same name as my Instagram, which I'm not really on anymore that much. If you guys wanted to go to my TikTok though, it's kind of a different part of me because you see me talking about random stuff. I don't know, this isn't even a plug. I wasn't even planning on sharing it with my YouTube side because I didn't think you guys would be interested in it, but if you guys were, then you can go check that out. There are these girls that I saw on TikTok, and I was like, oh, that's cool. She has over 100,000 followers. She's going to my school. She's really charismatic, whatever. I thought it was just her. But then I saw another girl on TikTok, and I'm like, hold up, because she made a video, and it said, it was a get ready with me, and she was going to happy hour. And I was like, wait a minute. She sounds like she would go to my school, because we just had a happy hour, and it sounds like she went. So I went to the GroupMe, or what was it, the WhatsApp, and I went to the group and I saw that she was in our chat, and I'm like, no freaking way I found this girl on TikTok. It's just insane. It's absolutely insane. I deleted Instagram a week or 2 ago, and I wasn't gonna get it back because I was like, there's no reason to have Instagram. I don't really use it. I don't really care too much about watching all the stories that are on there, and I don't even post, so what's the point of having it? But then I was thinking to myself, I'm gonna go to class. I'm obviously gonna try to make friends because you need friends for not only like academic support and like social well-being, but also just in general, it's good to have friends. So I remember in undergrad, everybody would always introduce themselves and be like, hey, like, what's your Instagram? Let me add you. And I was like, what is going to be my reason for I don't have an Instagram? And I know it's a dumb reason to get Instagram back, but I was just thinking, like, how am I going to stay connected with all these people if I don't have Instagram? I don't know. That was kind of super off topic. An update on my loan situation. So they finally dispersed the loans to my student account. So those are all set and good. I've already made my budgeting sheet and everything. So I know exactly the amount of money that I should be spending on like food, cat litter, cat food, rent, utilities, all this stuff that I just cannot forget to do every single month. And so far so good. I had to pay for parking at the law school, and it's $600 that I will never get back, and it was simply to park my car. I don't want to think about that right now because, you know, it's just insane the amount of money that I've put into this school that I could have been using for something else, but I'm like, there's nothing better to spend it on. So I'm not even gonna stress about it. So the girls that I'm living with in Miami are these two girls that are in undergrad. I forgot their majors. I think one's like a marketing major and the other one's like a biology major or a marine life major or something like that. I'm not too sure. They're super duper nice. They're actually my age. They're about to graduate undergrad. And yeah, they're in sororities, so at first I was a little bit hesitant. I don't want to live with people who are going to be partying all the time, but at the same time, I guess I could go to the library. And you guys need to understand, the living situation in Miami is awful. The prices of apartments and everything were out of my budget, honestly, and they all looked awful and scary, and they were all around 15 minutes from the law school, which, if you know Miami, 15 minutes is basically 30 to 45 minutes because of traffic. So I was like, no way am I gonna do this. The only other option that I have is to live with these girls. I actually really do like them. They're super sweet and super nice and everything. I just hope that they don't mind the fact I am going to be getting up super early, and I don't know their schedules like that. I'm just a little bit nervous about moving in with them. Hopefully it's a smooth process. Back to the class situation, I put them all on my Google calendars, by the way, and they're so cute and so aesthetic. I would show you if it didn't have revealing information, because you honestly never know who's watching your videos, and I'm kind of terrified about the fact that there could be somebody with bad intentions on my channel, and then they know literally where I live, where I study, and then they know my classrooms and the times. Like, I just don't want to take that risk. What I will say is that I do have classes Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and it's 2 classes per day. I'm happy about that because I remember in undergrad we had 3 to 4 classes a day, and it got pretty hectic. Obviously it's not as hard as law school, but it was still pretty stressful, I'm not gonna lie. I still talk to one of my coworkers from my old law firm job. My camera automatically turned off because it was overheating, and guys, I'm a little bit annoyed with this camera because you guys know I spent like $600, which I get it. It's not gonna be a high-end camera, but at the very least it shouldn't be overheating and turning off randomly. It's just really upsetting me. I don't even know where I left off. I'm trying to think of if I have any more life updates. Other than that, I just started a free trial on Final Cut Pro, and if you guys know, Final Cut Pro is like around $300. I think for students the bundle is $200, but I'm not really ready to commit and drop yet that amount of money on a software, like an editing software, because I'm not even sure if it's gonna be worth it, considering the fact that my videos aren't super creative or like need that much editing to them. They're just me talking all the time. You know how in the last video I was talking about how I was just feeling in a slump and like headaches all the time and just like terrible about myself? Well, update on how I'm feeling. As of today, I am feeling very, very motivated for school and getting stuff done. Like, I want to go home and pack everything just so I can focus on doing all the little summer assignment things that they assign. But I will say, I think that is just because the pressure of school starting has really gotten to me and like made me wake up and, you know, kind of lit a fire. It just motivated me to get back on my grind and stop being in such a bad mood all the time. And it's not like I chose to be in a bad mood, but I guess I could have mentally just pushed that aside and tried to to work harder. I feel like I'm making no sense right now. Yesterday and literally since that video and before, I was still feeling awful, and I was just having so much anxiety every morning and every day about nothing, and I'm tired of that. I'm tired of feeling that way. So I'm just gonna pretend that it doesn't exist. And so far it's working, especially today. I'm gonna play around with the whole Final Cut Pro editing software, and we'll see if this video comes out any different from the other ones, but I don't know. I'm not even gonna have time to learn how to use the software. That's the thing. Hopefully you guys like that little life update, and I will be filming my orientation day in the life. I'm still in my hometown, moving to Miami tomorrow, starting law school next Friday, and orientation is in 2 days. So a lot is going on, and we're just gonna try to stay positive and motivated, because right now is not the time to mess up, and this whole year could decide what job I'm gonna end with whenever I graduate law school. My camera just died again from overheating for the second time, so hope you guys have an amazing day, and remember to stay positive and just try to make the best out of things.